Am I live? I believe I am. Hopefully I am. It's always difficult to tell in the early parts of these. Okay, I think I'm live. Yo! So, I'm sure as many of you know, geez, like, their videos get millions of views in like 2 hours. As many of you know, the next episode of The Amazing Digital Circus has come out. I believe it's episode 4. And I have not reacted to any of the episodes so far. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I went back and I rewatched the first few episodes and then do a live reaction to the 4th episode. I want to go back to the beginning so it's not just like starting randomly at number 4, because that'd be kind of odd. So for the sake of this live stream not being 4 hours long, my plan is to just play the first 3 episodes straight, and then I'll just like do commentary over it. I've already seen the episodes, so don't worry about me like missing character moments or funny jokes, because again, I've already seen it, so I got it. It's fine. But yeah, I just thought this would be a cool hangout session, I guess, watching The Amazing Digital Circus. And then once we get to episode 4, I'll do the typical like pause and state my thoughts kind of thing. I think that'll be fun. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. I might not get to episode 4 in this stream, depending on how I'm feeling by that time. I've been fighting off a headache for the last few days, so if I'm feeling alright, we'll watch episode 4 this time. If not, we'll watch it next time. But yeah, we're just gonna get caught up with the series. Alright. Let me know if the audio is too soft or too loud. I think it's soft enough.
Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus! My name is Kay.
Also, do you guys want the subtitles on, or do you want me to turn them off?
Isn't that right, Bubble?
Dang, I love this opening, and I'm kind of sad that they haven't used this theme for, like, the other episodes. Kafmo didn't show up today. Hello, I'm in the chat, everyone. Yo mama, Decky and Ketri, Miss Chicken Nugget, hello. Jeez, I remember when... Hello, Abnormally Online. I remember when this episode first dropped like a year or so ago, however long it was, and we were all like, oh my gosh, this looks so good. Like, 3D animated shows typically aren't that well animated, but we looked at this and we're like, wow, it's so good. And then after episode 2 came out, like, the animation got even better, and we're like, dang. It's so cool how this is an indie show, and the animation is better than, like, actual giant studios and stuff. Also, Pomnia's design is awesome.
Why can't I take it off? Where am I?
I'm a coconut, hello.
It's gonna be okay, new stuff. We've all been through this. You just
Pomni is just great. Like, all of these characters are so expressive. It's so awesome. It's really hard to do that in 3D animation. Except swearing.
Oh my god. Well, how do I,
Pomni is just a mood, yes.
Well, don't freak out about it or anything, but, we don't exactly...
You can't.
So, my brother Heyu, his favorite character is Jax. I mean, a lot of people's favorite character is Jax. My favorite character is Kinger, if you've seen some of my community posts. I actually made a Kinger figurine a while back. I think I actually did a pretty good job on it, honestly.
That's why he's crazy.
Yo.
Oh, okay, now I get it. This is a dream, and I should just play along until I wake up.
Whatever you say.
Sorry, I'm looking at the chat.
But comedy mask.
So, Kane,
My favorite was
you have
Gangle
an
from the
adventure
beginning.
today for the
Oh,
new
that's
leader,
cool.
I'd like to give our brand new member a
Maria
tour of the
Clara,
circus
hello.
grounds first. Off we go. Here we have the tent.
The
This is where
tent.
your living quarters are, as well as all sorts of other activities. These activities may include
This show is also just really funny. It understands internet humor, but also like doesn't rely on cheap memes, I guess, most of the time. It like, you know, it works with the story and the characters, and it's not just like lol random XD or something.
That all there is?
Of course not. This is
The void, void,
We don't
void.
venture out into the void. Not even I know what's out there. We stay right here, where I can keep my hundreds of
All-seeing eyes on you. Love it.
Hello, Kane. I love you.
Get out of here before the moon gets frisky.
Also, Kane's voice actor is just the greatest.
Whoa, clean up on aisle U.
I'm on it, boss.
Why are you like this?
Kane just has so many great lines. It's
Is that
awesome.
a way to leave?
What exit? If there was a way to leave, I'm pretty sure we'd have all left by now.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I assure you, there is no magical exit.
Anytime
door.
there's a
You're
dialogue
probably just
noise
experiencing
in the show, I find it funny for no reason.
From your mind's transition
Yeah.
to the digital plane.
I swear I saw it.
Digital hallucinations.
Digital hallucinations! You know the song? The song? Like, anyone who watches The Amazing Digital Circus should know the fan song.
My name?
They're, by Oreo. I tried to perform it, during my karaoke live stream. It did not go well. But anyway,
Nobody can remember their name.
for those of you who don't know, which is probably very, very few of you,
Have control over.
it's a cool fan song about the Amazing Digital Circus, featuring literally all of the cast, which was awesome.
Worry your little head. Your new name can be anything. Hereby acknowledging your trust name and your name for digital circus license agreement stating that your name may not include objectionable content. Objectionable content includes content into sexually explicit materials, obscene, defamatory, libelous, slanderous, violent, and/or unlawful content or profanity. What are you thinking?
I don't care, just pick anything.
Let's see.
There's so many names to
What do you
choose
think
from.
Alright, terrible. Let's try that again. What do you think of Pomni?
Sure. I think I just...
Gadzooks, you're right, Jax. We should have a brand new adventure for our new member, Pomni. Do you like adventure? Activity?
It's-
Thunder? Danger? Horror? Pain? Suffering? Pain? Death? Disease? Death? Angel food game? Ow! You parasites! You around here are gonna make it a
Just
simple
commenting through this thing, it's like, you don't want to miss any of the fun jokes, and there's like jokes like left and right, and they're all great.
I'll make it something unobtrusive that you can still choose to not get involved with. Today's adventure is
Gather the gloinks.
That's right. The entire circus tent will be infested with gloinks, and you gotta catch them all.
What are
Gotta catch 'em
Glad
all.
you asked, Bubbles.
Catch the gloinks.
They are small, mischievous critters that steal anything and everything they run into.
Oh boy.
Humanoid hash browns do this. How do you stop them? That's for you to find out. Now,
The
good luck.
clipping through animation
Come on,
is
my
just
little superstar.
adds to it. Oh, there he goes.
What did any of that mean?
Oh, that's
I love
just one of
Pomni so
Kane's
much.
little adventures. They're just something fun to do to, you know, prevent us from going insane. Speak for yourself. If anyone needs me, then f off.
Zooble, no! They got Zooble, guys.
Oh no, they killed Zubul. Anyway, you guys wanna go get something to eat?
Yo.
Wait, we should go check on Kaufmo. I'm pretty sure he'd like to meet Pony.
Aw, Kinger.
Come with us to check on Kaufmo?
No, not really. I think Kaufmo's gone insane. Last time I spoke with him, he was rambling endlessly about some exit. Kind of like you, Pomni. You might be going
As I said
insane,
earlier,
too.
Kinger is my favorite character. I love him so much.
That more likely mean the exit does exist?
Could also mean you just have a jump start and losing your mind.
I did ask him about it. If this was real, which it isn't, because it's
Oh, it's the middle of the night right now. I'm not even sleeping. Coconut. If you need to go to sleep, go to sleep. Jeez.
I get to see funny things happen to people. Okay, I've already had enough.
Jax is literally just, oh no. Anyway.
You,
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
and Pomni will go check on Kaufmo, which leaves Crybaby and Hoo-Ha together to go handle the Zooble situation.
Goodness.
Do you think pairing them up together is a good idea?
So, interesting thing, I
They're
guess.
the two most mentally stable and capable
There's a
characters
theory
to
going
get
on
together.
that Jax is
Come on, ladies,
possibly
let's go harass the clown.
an AI character that snuck his way into the digital circus. I'm not really sold on that theory. I do think that there's something up with Jax, but
You startled me.
so
This is where we all live.
my brother,
Oh, well,
Hey You,
nobody else
he has a
does
theory that
You know, we don't
Jax
really need this
is
place, but
actually
sometimes
either
nice
the
to take a break from
creator
everything and have
of
a
the
bit
digital
routine, you know?
circus, or
I'm sure there'll be
like
one
a worker
for,
that works at
you already know one.
CNA, and
I
he's,
still
you know,
don't understand.
like a
Would that
plant,
be
or he
adventurous?
put himself
Would it
in
even
there
go on them at
for the
all?
funsies to
Why
entertain
not
himself.
find a way to leave?
Well,
You can see a few
usually
things
do.
weird with
When he first
Jax, and
arrived,
when the
but
episodes are
after a
playing,
while, you
I'll
start
point
to
him out.
realize that you really can't leave, and constantly chasing an unattainable goal will start driving you a bit crazy.
This
And
the
eventually
slow
you get to
zoom in
asking
for
what the
Agatha
thing
is just like,
you completely lose sight of who you are and why you're even alive, and when you reach your breaking point, something really terrible can happen.
one of my friends thinks that Ragatha is going to be the
That's
next to
not something we need to deal with today.
Abstract.
Above anything else, the adventures give us
I'm not
something
sure
to do
about
that
that.
keeps our
Maybe.
minds healthy and stimulated.
It would be pretty
Thank goodness
gut-wrenching
this is all a
if
dream,
Ragatha
right, Pomni?
abstracted. Because, like, oh, we spent all this time getting to know her as a sweet person, then she just
Why are we
abstracts.
here again?
I would say dies, but like
Getting one of our
abstracting is
friends.
not necessarily dying. It's like dying, but it's not. It's arguably worse than dying.
Maybe he's not in his room? I hope he's alright.
Don't worry, Dollface. I've got a key to his room.
Wait,
So
what?
yeah, Jax having a key to people's
Sure that this anyone's
rooms
room?
Nah.
kind of implies that he has access to like the admins in a way.
So let me know if you find it. You're not afraid of centipedes, are you?
Jax!
I don't like centipedes. I'm not afraid of them, but I don't like them.
What? It could be a completely unrelated question. You'll never know until it's too late.
I love how he just says that line. Oh, hello.
I've been looking for this. Thanks for keeping an eye on it, Coffee. I'm gonna head out. See you.
Bye.
Oh, Papa's been obstructed. Okay.
What?
The expressions Pomni makes is just so good.
It might be that terrible thing I was talking about earlier when you reach your breaking point. Okay, wait. Maybe there's still time to fix him if we get Kane.
I don't think there's fixing him.
Well,
I
know we didn't always get along, like when you called me out for fake laughing at your jokes. I swear I really did think they were funny. I was just having a bit of a bad day.
ah. He just tossed Ragatha around like a rag doll.
Mommy, thank you. Help me out here. I understand. You don't want to.
Ah, goodness.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there wasn't that much that Pomni could have done, honestly, at that point. Because if she tried to help Ragatha, she would just get glitched too, so then they wouldn't be able to move that much and try to run away, so honestly, I don't think Pomni was at fault for that one. I think the subtitles are off. Here, I'm just gonna turn off the subtitles. There. Yay.
I don't know what I'm looking at here.
We saw Blank carry.
Yup, I thought Annabelle the Haunted Doll looked like Ragatha. I actually have a Raggedy Ann doll. I do, yeah. It was my mom's, and now it's mine. My brother don't know what is the digital circus. Honestly, what even is the digital circus? Like, what's its purpose? Is it just like to develop AI, but like, why are people getting sucked in? Is it literally being sucked in, or is it like the game theory of that they're just AI duplicates of people? That'd be interesting. My theory, what if this is a dream? I mean, it could be dream theory, but that's kind of like the laziest dream. It's the laziest kind of theory that one can make, and you only... It's kind of like what MatPat said, you only should make a dream theory if you genuinely think that's what the intent of the artist was. So... I don't think the digital circus is literally just a dream or anything.
Insect collection?
I think it's a nest.
Personal headcanon is that Kinger is able because there's a lot of biblical references in the show. They did say he's been there the longest. Yeah. There's reference to Cain and Abel, and in the Bible, Cain kills Abel out of jealousy. Yeah, I'm not sure if Kinger would be Abel specifically. But I do see all like the biblical references, and I do think that they're very interesting and could potentially lead to what is behind everything, possibly. At least symbolically. I don't know if this place is literal hell. It could be, but I guess we won't know until the end of the series.
Not that you can really move or anything. Just hang in there. I'll be right back. I promise.
Cool. Oh, so Pommy. I'm sorry for the first day.
I'm in school right now, so I have to keep my sound off. Yeah. If you guys are in school, then just come back to the stream later. You can. It should be archived, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Poor Agatha. That must, like, glitching like that must hurt a lot. Tiny little Pomni in the distance. Hello. Poor Pomni, man. She's just going through it. I don't know why, but I always have my favorite character suppressed or has anger issues. Yeah, a lot of us are like that. We have those favorite characters. Jax is just like, whatever, man.
Oh, is that who you are? You know, you could have asked for my consent before forcing me to see something.
Here in Brazil, Ragatha is nicknamed Amelia. Amelia is a character from a series here in Brazil called Yellow Woodpecker Sight. Interesting. I think all the characters were developers in the game and somehow got trapped in it, but they don't remember how or why. Yeah, that's the most likely theory. I think it's the one that's also the most implied. But again, how are they getting sucked into the game, and for what purpose?
Oh. I'll be fine.
Ooh, Gloinks are glitching. Outside of the circus view is small, but inside, why is it massive? Yeah, that's video game logic for you. Monkeys in a barrel. When I was a little kid, I had monkeys in a barrel. Okay, how did Kaufmo not see her from the angle it was at?
God, where's Kane?
Apparently Goose Works is a fan of Raggedy Ann and Andy movies, so there's a lot of reference to it. Yeah, I believe that the main inspiration behind The Amazing Digital Circus was, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It was like a short story, novella, something that was written a few decades ago. Very, very depressing, very horrific. And yeah, everyone makes the Backrooms references to that. Pomni got stuck in the Backrooms.
You foolish assortment of colorful characters! Do you not realize that everything must be gloinks?
Gloinks!
Gloinks! You will be gloinks!
Gloinks!
This is dumb and weird.
Since I was a tiny lad, I had my first ever console Xbox and
I'm not
found
here for the adventure
Fallout
or
4
anything.
and
I'm
played
just
it,
here to
and
hide
somehow never traumatized me. Well, at least you weren't traumatized. That's cool.
God, you're okay. You didn't experience a game show, did you?
Okay, that's gotta be a reference to something, but what is it?
What are you talking about?
It has to be a reference to something.
It's just Kaufmo. Don't worry about it. He's fine.
You're right! How are we gonna get out of here?
Guys, over there.
Ladies first. No, wait, why would I say that?
Bro, why is Jack so mean?
Wait, Pummy's not even here? Wasn't this whole thing for
Be
her?
quiet. I can't hear the escalator.
Bro. And then Pomni again in the back rooms. I feel like I've gone to similar places in my dreams. What's really interesting is that when I get stuck in places like that, like, I can travel into rooms. And you know how in dreams a lot of the times the environment shifts, so you like go into a room, but then you try to go back and it's somewhere else? Yeah, in these specific kinds of dreams, whenever I go back into rooms, everything remains the same, so it feels a lot more real. In the most recent episode, Jack says it's really weird, and in the Raggedy Ann and Andy movie, and Andy says the same thing. Jack says compared to Andy a lot. Just fun little thing I noticed. Interesting. I haven't seen that movie, so I wouldn't know. I have trauma of bugs. My mom made me traumatized. Oh no. I went on a rabbit hole instead of reading about I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Possibly one of the worst mistakes I made. I have to take a break from the internet and readjust my mind for a few days. Yeah, honestly, after reading stuff about I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, it messes with you so bad. Pomni is having like a religious experience right now.
Oh, Bubble. You always know how to make me say this exact sentence. Yes! Alert on my Wacky Watch at this hour? Oh no! Someone's venturing out into the void! They'll get totally spoiled!
Blink, blink. Yoink.
There you go!
Pomni is just poor and traumatized.
What the heck happened around here? Oh, yeah. My doing.
Yeah, blinks.
Kaufmo went through a sort of cough-mosis and abstracted.
Kaufmo abstracted? Why didn't anybody tell me? And into the cellar you go.
Bro. Oh, Magnolia, you got 86 subs. Awesome.
Just gave up like that.
Me, Rudy.
I always thought you'd be next.
Thank you.
Yes, it just
In
goes
one
to
day.
show
Well,
you can't rely on Kinger for anything.
either a religious experience or I stared into the void and the void stared back situation. Honestly, yeah. Oh yeah, so as Game Theory pointed out, like, oh look, our hand is still glitched. No, if you look, it clearly got fixed there. So, yeah. On that part, I think Game Theory is wrong. You can clearly see your hand is no longer glitching anymore. I don't know, maybe it's a Mandela effect and they experienced the glitching and some of us didn't. Poor Bomni.
Made with all the love I'm legally allowed to feel.
Also, Bubble.
You didn't even do anything.
So what? I can still be hungry.
Well, not really, because we don't need to eat, drink, or sleep
Oh
in
my
this digital
goodness.
world. So the digital food here only gives off the virtual sensation of eating.
My friend, I read 300 pages in one day. Bro, how does anyone do that?
You're an expert on the digital world.
Expert on the what?
Void. I remember that one joke from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. And here we have the void. Void. Okay. Does it always do that? No. Only when you say the word void. 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 Okay, then we're just gonna avoid that word void. Void. Why? Oh, also, do you guys ever have just dreams that you feel like aren't actually dreams and you're literally stuck in another world or dimension or whatever it is? And not just like, oh yeah, in a dream I don't realize I'm dreaming, so of course it feels real. No, I mean like, it legit feels real. Like, even in the moment you realize, yeah, this doesn't feel like a dream. Because I've had those moments in dreams, and it's always a very weird experience. Like, I had a dream a few weeks back when I was taking a nap, and I had a whole freaking character arc, hero's journey. And again, it was like I was traveling through different worlds, kind of, and the different environments. Every time I would like go back, it would be the same, so it's not like changing or anything. It's weird. It's so weird. Sometimes they kind of have almost an amazing digital circus aesthetic, but yeah, it's weird. Anyway, on to episode 2. Also, episode 1, I was thinking of making like a video review kind of thing where it's like episode 1 is the perfect pilot because it establishes everything so well.
I would too. But what if I told you there's a skip ads forever button?
There, I skipped it. Because it establishes everything. It establishes the stakes, it establishes, you know, the goal of finding a way out, establishes the characters fairly well. I think Bubble is an extension of Kane's mind. Honestly, probably. I had a dream that I had a conversation with my grandmother who passed away 7 months ago at that point. I don't think it was a dream. Yeah, sometimes you can just feel when something is or isn't a dream. Sometimes for better or worse. I've also had dreams, I guess kind of similar to Palmy. It's like I'll get stung by something and then wherever I'm stung it'll swell up really bad and I can actually feel it, and it's not fun. It's not a fun feeling. Goodness. Clipping through everything. I don't know why, but before this episode came out, I imagined their rooms to be way bigger, and I don't know why. Like, I imagine the ceilings to be like super high. I don't know.
There she is. Hope you're doing all right. I know yesterday was a bit of a doozy.
Oh I got to hug her in that dream, and it felt so real that I still felt when I woke up. That's what sealed it for me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you at least got to have that. That's really nice. But look how much the animation's developed since episode 1. Like, episode 1 was really good, but this is even more fluid and just awesome.
That's right. The Candy Canyon Kingdom's been robbed of their most valuable resource,
Maple syrup!
It's up to you to bring the rotten bandits who stole it to sweet, buttery justice.
Cliffy's gotta hurt, honestly, yeah.
Very sticky indeed.
Here, it's kind of too low. Turn up a little bit. Like, look at Jax's expressions and movements in this compared to last episode. Also, he looks directly at the camera.
So, our entire existence here is just LARPing. Well,
Why are you all just standing there? The Candy Canyon Kingdom needs you now.
He does such great work with Kane. Voicing King, it's so good. Gummy elephant! Bubble is definitely chaotic. Candy colored mannequins, let's go. What's your guys' favorite candy? I think mine, at least currently, is Mike and Ike's or maybe Skittles. I don't like chocolate. I know, I'm weird. Everyone loves chocolate, not me.
It's so beautiful.
yeah, this place is great.
It's the princess!
Every time Gangle's mask breaks.
You must be the brave knight sent to us by God to help us with our recent catastrophe. That's us, ma'am. Your kingdom's awesome, by the way. Love the vibe. I like you already. Look,
On a lighter note, I
Polly,
had a
friends with the
dream.
princess.
I met up with one of my characters that I write. That's an interesting one. Yeah, sometimes I have dreams where I am like a character that I've written for, and so that's very interesting. Like, I've had a few dreams of me actually being Renaissance, and then hanging out with the bros, the turtles, and everything. It's really cool when those dreams happen.
Oh, please. Call me Lou. Will do, Lou.
I call shotgun.
You can't have the back seat. I called shotgun.
Gangle, you
I don't think that's what that means.
Farewell, good knights. I have every faith in you.
Yeah! Ooh, your favorite candy or Smarties, nice. The American Smarties are the kind of Smarties, though. One day I searched for a photo of Stacey on Google, and what appeared was just Donnie and William Afton. I was like, why? Why? Yeah. Oh, there's Gummy Goo. I've tried not to look at the stuff for the new episode, but I saw like thumbnails that Gummy Goo was in it. So I don't know if that's a spoiler for myself or not.
Alright, Gangle. When we catch up to them, I'll jump over, crawl inside, and shoot them repeatedly until they're unrecognizable.
I feel like that violates some kind of convention.
You're violating my ears with your clapback. Get driving, driver.
So, Pomni, I'm sure there's something we can help
Jax is just deliciously mean. It's
Be assertive. Like this.
Jax!
Ah, that's perfect. Just hold that pose. I gotta get something. You know, I swear there was some kind of bazooka back here, but I'm having such trouble finding it.
Pomni, take this!
Here it is. All right, Pomni.
I love that so much. much. I'm sorry. I have to play it back again.
Having such trouble finding it.
Tommy, take this!
No matter how many times I watch that part, I always burst out laughing. It's always so fun. Oh my goodness, look at this frame with Kinger's eye. Anyway, let's play that again.
Stay like that, and I'll cross over. Nice going, Pomni. Now I have no bridge.
Aha! Gotcha!
Job's all open up.
Oh goodness.
This much trouble.
The only Smarties I've had are the American ones. Sad. Yeah, I've never tried the other kind of Smarties.
Again.
Stay thinking this normal day. Real life. Jax is just so done with everything and it shows. Yep.
Hey, Ribbons! How about
Jax is using the digital circus as an opportunity to be his worst. Which honestly, it's kind of like Kirito from SAO Abridged. At least the first season. Because, you know, he had that character arc at the end. And again, talking about the Abridged, not original SAO.
Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear you over the knives.
Again, Kinger, my favorite.
Should not ram them. Pomni's still on board.
Good, it'll be epic.
So many knives back here.
Do it. I'll tell Ragatha about the figurine thing.
Bro.
These guys are whack jobs. Let's give him some of this.
Oh, no more ramming? Guess I have to tell Ragatha about the thing now.
That's not how blackmail works.
Tommy, take this!
Hey, Kinger, is that rope attached to anything?
I don't know. Let me check.
Like, anytime Kinger's on the screen is just the best.
I blame you for this.
Yeah, Jack's just breaking physics. When you clip through the map. He's falling into the back rooms. I wonder what the other gummy alligators' names are. Yeah, I don't remember if they're given names or not. But yeah, Gummy Goo is just top tier.
What?
Top tier side character.
Anyone?
Dang, that must be really scary just walking through. Yeah, poor Gummy Goo having an existential crisis. Trek goes, I believe I can fly mode. Yep. I believe I can fly. Bro, this scene is just so good. The way it's shot and the soundtrack in the back. Ow.
Where are we? What's all this?
I don't know. We're somewhere under the map, I think.
Why aren't you or any of your crew up here?
I'm not sure. Because we're not NPCs.
NPCs, what are you on about?
when you try to teach your friend who doesn't know how to game about gaming. There. Still kind of quiet. Let me turn it up some more.
Where's Mom?
Have a mom?
Shouldn't she be here with everyone else? I can't even remember her face. Does she have a face?
We're going through the Stixalapianip
Wait,
crisis.
Don't think about that. I think there must be a way to launch ourselves back up, right?
Just... It's giving Doki Doki vibes of like when Monica has to become
Only she can
sentient.
tell me exactly what I am.
Gummigoo is best boy. Honestly, besides Kinger, yes, Gummigoo is best boy.
Is everybody okay?
No.
Oh man.
It would suck for me if I had to get stuck in a chocolate river.
Poor Pomni. How about poor us? We're one tanker away from being Augustus Gloop.
So another nod to Jax possibly not being an AI is that he references Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which no background AI knows anything outside of their universe, I guess, what Kane created for them. Kane is the only one who has come up with all these stuff. So if any AI was to reference something like that, it would be Kane. So why is Jax referencing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory if he is AI? I don't think Jax is AI.
Princess after I ate too many of the delicious town folk. Oh, they were so delicious. Sometimes I can hear them calling to me.
Bro.
Oh god. That just sounds like murder.
I have to check chocolate, but that still looks like a nightmare. Yeah.
Make a great point.
No, bad point.
Why don't you leave this to me before I start thinking your hair looks like licorice?
Jax!
Oh wow, it kinda does.
Mr. Fudge, you seem like
Kinger
an outstanding guy with
boy.
real noble goals.
Oh, I'm not. If you knew what I did in my free time, oh, you'd be sickened.
As I was saying, I happen to know a way into the kingdom walls. If you'd be willing to help us out in return.
Hey, when did you...
Shut up, licorice hair.
Like,
You must be some kind of master of unlocking things. Come to free me from my outdoor prison.
That's me. All we need you to do is help us bring some dirty bandits to justice.
I saw the Reaper wink at me.
Oh, what just happened?
I saw the Reaper wink at me. Okay, but Pomni, what really were you expecting that to do?
You wanna try? Are we still...
What happens when Sayori gains sentience?
Hey, you okay?
Bro.
You wanna talk about?
What is there to talk about?
Don't just wanna leave.
I feel so bad for Gummigoo.
I'm not. Not in the slightest. Nothing. My life, my memories, my friends. It's all fake.
Honestly, after you read anything related to cosmic horror,
Is
literally how I feel.
I think I know.
Like, Junji Ito's Hellstar Remina,
Maybe not the exact
stuff like that.
but
Call of Cthulhu, you're like,
feeling like enough
we're
is
barely even,
kinda normal.
like,
I mean,
a blip
do you even feel like
in
that world
the greater universe. So it's like, whoa. Try not to get too dark here, though, so I'm just gonna skim over that.
I'm sure they still care about
Honestly, I want to try and make the tanker from episode out of Sweets it's based on. That sounds fun.
Just obstacles. Created to be defeated and forgotten.
Oh. You don't have to be. The circus that this I'm from? Well, I'm originally from somewhere else.
the shipping between Pomni and Gummy Goo after this episode.
Maybe you could be somebody real there.
Why are you trying to cheat me?
So, funny thing, when I first saw this episode and I was watching this scene playing out, and they were talking about the idea of bringing Gamigu back to the circus, my immediate thought was, oh, Kane's just gonna erase him / delete him with the snap of a fingers, isn't he? That was my first thought, so I was like, yeah, not getting attached to Gamigu. I mean, I do absolutely love Gamigu as a character, but
All I ask is that we don't tell the lads about this.
yeah.
A couple of dry arguers. No one's dragging you out with me.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's your name, by the way?
Gummy goo.
Also, by the way, when I first watched this episode, I'm not sure if it was just like how I was watching it or maybe that the accent he has, but I thought he said his name was Gummiko. I don't know. Did anyone else get tripped up on that? Did anyone else hear like Gummiko or something else other than Gummy Goo when they first watched it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Oh boy. So I'm also not exactly sure how they feel pain in the circus. I'm not sure how pain translates there, because I know that they feel it to some extent, but I don't know how much they feel, because they can't die, so I don't know. I'm afraid of the ships, bro, yeah. Oh my gosh, we don't talk about the ships. Bro, yeah.
Gotta say, this is a lot more anticlimactic than I was hoping it would be.
What were you hoping for?
You know, like one big final battle, bloodshed, death, chaos.
I mean, they're on the way to that,
Sure they disappeared?
so...
Wasn't that they fell off or something?
I can't say for sure, but yes, definitely.
It's sort
Definitely.
like the monster vanishing with a clown. Very unusual.
Well, that's concerning.
Yeah.
If worst comes to worst, we could always ask Kane to find her.
We're worried she's having another horrible
Maybe they don't feel pain but react to it out of habit?
upset about what happened yesterday.
Maybe, but then when Ragatha was glitching, that felt pain there.
All it took for you to adjust.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised to remember that.
Remember what?
Kinger, again, being the best. Also, of course, I have to point out, being under the bucket means he's in the dark, which we learn in episode 3 is important. And it died.
Good keep it in, good.
What's all this stuff?
Mommy! Are you okay? Well, what happened?
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, my friend.
Boss, where have you been? We got fudged.
You know what, good to see you, lads.
Aw.
Why are there two bad guy trucks?
This one's full of syrup too.
Kinger is just the best.
Well, you don't suppose my mates here could take this one back to the village, could they?
I guess, since there's two of them, no real harm.
Yeah.
I'm so unbelievably disappointed right now.
Well, maybe there'll be blood, death, and violence in the next adventure.
House.
Ooh, someone needs to do like an animatic of some scene from SAO Abridged and then put Jax over it. Look at them in the background, just doing their dance.
Hey, that's good.
Just, they keep dancing. I love it.
To the Dom Kingdom, I guess.
The background, yo.
And thrive. I'm sure it was no easy task.
You have no idea.
Farewell, brave knights. Have fun executing that bandit fella.
Yes, that is what we're doing.
Oh, hey! Maybe I didn't leave the gate unlocked for nothing after all.
What? I thought he was dead. You still did that? Okay, wait. You did what now?
Well, love to help you again sometime. Bye!
Surprised that Jax didn't want to stay around for it, but okay.
Hamburgers.
So this is the circus, huh? I'll get used to this.
Oh, looks like one of these guys made it through.
Wait, what?
What did I say?
Wait,
That was literally what I said whenever I watched this episode and that happened. I was like, what did I say? I knew it would happen.
What could happen?
Poor Pomni, man.
Well, I'm gonna go drink water. It's been a while since I've done that.
Ah, poor Gummy Goo.
I'm really sorry about that, Pommy. At least you tried.
Yeah.
He might be back in a future adventure. I know Kane sometimes likes to reuse NPCs.
That gave me like a tiny bit of hope that we would see Gummy Goo again. And then again, I don't know if he actually is in the most recent episode or not. He might be. But we'll get there when we get there.
People who abstract. This one just got pushed around a bit with your arrival and everything.
It's the least we can do to honor their memory.
Kind of sad that we actually didn't get to learn a lot more about Kaufmo. Maybe we will in upcoming episodes.
I always think I'm
But
prepared for these things.
yeah, I kind of wish
Set up
we
the picture.
could get to know Kaufmo more, at least through like characters telling stories about him. But we don't get to hear it here, unfortunate. And then Kinger closing his eyes so he can remember Kaufmo better. You know, honestly, I always felt like Zubul would probably be the most likely person to abstract next, but my friends have varying takes on that. Again, as I said before, one of my friends thinks that Ragatha would be next to go. My brother thinks that Kinger would be next to go, and I don't want Kinger to go, though. I think Jax just wants to cause as much chaos as possible to cope with being in the digital circus. This probably distracts him from the fact that he's there. I wonder what happens if he reaches a breaking point. Yeah, Jax is just taking the opportunity to cause as much chaos as possible without actually hurting people IRL, which is part of the theory that my brother had, is that he's either the creator or someone who intentionally put himself in the digital circus. So he could cause whatever chaos he likes. I think that's more interesting than him being an AI. Alright, so next we're gonna go on to episode 3. Woohoo! Could I do full screen? That would be nice, thank you. Yay! What if Kane abstracts? Is that possible? That is very interesting to think about. I think it's impossible because Kane is just an artificial intelligence. That is also a good point.
Try not thinking about it. Or you could toughen up. I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
Here I go.
I used to be able to hold my breath like for over 2 minutes, as long as I didn't move while I was holding my breath.
Hey, there's something.
But after I developed my heart problem, I can barely hold it for like 30 seconds. I get lightheaded very fast nowadays.
She's turning blue.
She was already blue.
Guess the hue shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
Because something different happens with each person. For instance, Kinger starts glowing, Ragatha's
Foreshadowing?
hair moves stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zubul turns straight.
My
And straight up, fuck off.
What about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
You stop doing that.
So,
Why is everybody
the
just
thing
standing
people
around
bring
when
up
there's
about Jax being an AI is that he references the camera as much as Kane does, which Kane is an AI, so of course, if Jax is an AI, then that would make sense. I don't buy that though, because the other AIs we've seen have never referenced have never broken the fourth wall besides Kane. And considering the fact that honestly Jax is referencing the fourth wall even more than Kane, I think implies that he knows more and is not an AI.
What?
The NPCs aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am. Anyway, everybody into the fractal noise. It's adventuring time.
So obviously this is the Halloween episode, and this was released in October, I think. So I wonder if that was just a coincidence, or if they actually legit planned for that to air at that time.
This adventure doesn't end up being another
I wouldn't be
horror
surprised if they
movie.
planned for it though.
I'm a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
Come on, that wasn't even scary. What? Scared of
Yeah, when I was a kid, I did not like anything scary at all.
Couple of days.
Like, nothing. Absolutely nothing scary. I couldn't watch The Little Mermaid as a kid because I was scared of the shark attack scene. But nowadays, I love horror.
I'm Ghostly, and I'll be your guide today.
Hello!
Why won't they go back in?
I remember my first wild take. I don't know why they're not retracting though. That didn't happen for me.
Before you continue on your adventure,
I'm not gonna lie, this episode made me cry. Cry from being scared or cry because of sadness.
wow, for all ages.
The door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated R for mature Zoobles only.
I wonder if he did that in just one take and not like layering on multiple. If he did that in like one take, that would be really.
Let's try this out.
That's just really impressive.
Don't worry, Kangle, I'll get it for you.
Whoops,
Oh, that's the scary door.
bro.
Zooble, come on out. I just want to talk to you.
Yeah, episode 3 was released on October 5th. Yep.
Could you have done that the whole time?
Zooble, I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubble's feelings.
Bubbles feelings?
Enough about Bubble's feelings. How about your feelings? So, what's on your
Counseling.
mind, Zooble?
Therapy.
Would rather not.
That's hilarious. Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because. Never mind.
My mind is a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever escapes these cakes. So what can I do to make my adventures more appealing to you?
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just. Forget it. You're probably not even listening.
Zool, look at this cool bee I drew.
Bee. I'm allergic to bees. Bro, actually, I had a dream last night, or maybe the night before, but I had a dream that there was like some kind of hornet or wasp that landed on my arm. And I was standing there like trying to not freak out so it wouldn't sting me. And then I saw it was getting ready to sting me.
I wonder what this thing is.
So I grabbed it around its little body and I made it sure that it wouldn't sting me. And then I realized there was a group of them nearby. And some kind of like, I don't know, insect distress signal sent them after me. Freaked me out. But thankfully it was just a dream, so yeah. I could have died if that was real. I like Zooble. It honestly reminds me of my scene. Aw. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people can relate to Zubul and their situation.
This awful feeling, this inescapable dread. I was wrong.
Goodness.
You know, I'm starting to think.
How about we try to find a way back up to the others?
Reminds me of that scene from Red vs. Blue where Caboose was saying something. It's like, I've landed on my head many times, and I've always turned out fine, both physically and. The others look around and they're like, Caboose? Mentally! Yeah, this is not gonna work.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall, my troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute. And when I looked back, the body was gone. The creature was not dead, and it would be back.
Kinger's just dead stare, gaze at it.
Listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Wow, this is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
Yeah. I love this little 2D animation with her eyes. That's so cool. It's so expressive.
No. Oh, wait. You need me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I really don't think that matters. You stop touching my eye. What happened?
I just remembered a really
When I was a
funny
kid,
joke.
I knocked over a bucket that had a red wasp nest at the bottom. The swarm went after me, and I outran them out of pure adrenaline. One of them landed on my ankle. I slapped it. Lol. Hey, at least you got out of it mostly unscathed. That's awesome. I will say, one time I was going on a walk, and there were like trees and stuff outside, and I look back, and there's this wasp that's like following me like 5 or so feet back. And I keep walking and I look back and it's still following me. So I start jogging to get away from it. I don't know why it was following me, but I got away, so it's fine.
You know, you're really hit or miss with these things sometimes.
Oh yes, Isis Robinson, hello.
I think that's making a lot of noise. Oh god, there is.
The scene in the dark is my favorite, is my sister's favorite scene too. Ran, you know about Sally Face? I don't. Hello.
I'm sorry. Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out.
I can't wait for all the kids in the audience to get traumatized by the monster.
This might be the creature from the tapes.
So, interesting thing, my younger cousins watch The Amazing Digital Circus. And I don't know how they reacted when they first saw this, but I wonder what they were thinking. I probably should have asked, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, if they were scared, which they probably honestly wouldn't be too scared of it, but if they were scared, they'd probably be like, "Oh yeah, I got through it easy."
Why are we going up?
Also, side note,
Do not use my adventures to torture my guests.
when I was at a university, I had to go into this one building. It was super old, and they had this super old elevator. It was tiny. It was creaky. It had the thing where the walls are just like little bars, and you can see the walls moving from the other side. It was a terrifying elevator, but I had to use it because I couldn't walk up the freaking stairs. But that elevator was terrifying. It was so terrifying. It was scary being in there. I was scared my hair would get caught and I'd be like sucked in or something like that. Ripped apart.
So, back to the adventures. Get it?
The entity just like, ha, Boo. Yo.
Nobody likes your stupid adventures.
I'm pretty sure I have
Good one, Zubul.
Agatha's just
Yep.
too nice to say anything.
Phobia, which is the phobia of wasps, bees, and hornets. Honestly, probably me to an extent as well. Watching the TMNT 2012 episode with that giant wasp did not help. Yeah, I can imagine. I think I have some degree of megalophobia, the fear of giant things. It took me forever to be able to watch like the Godzilla movies because I have a fear of giant things. I think partially because I watched Attack on Titan. But also, like, I went to a place for a field trip that was really, really, really big. And I did not handle it well. It was just a giant indoor building. And it was so wide and vast, it just did not make sense in my mind, and I couldn't comprehend it.
Oh god, where are we now?
Not sure. A cellar of some kind.
Dinger. Oh yeah, hello.
Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined. My paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector my wife and theoretical children needed. Jumping at every shadow, every noise, I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature. It's ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect
Aw,
her,
Kinger's
I
expression.
ended up becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, I feel safer with a gun, honestly.
Okay, I won't.
Give me the gun.
Looks like we've got 2 shots. Let's make them count.
Yeah.
Stay behind me.
Hello. Very creepy arms. Don't like. Reminds me a little of Little Nightmares, honestly. Honestly, I'm more scared of the screams noises than I am of the actual creature.
Just leave it to me. I can handle this.
Boosh! Boosh! Let's go!
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
And if it were to bring harm to it, will be
The
dragged
expression
down
on
into
Kinger's
the
face.
cold, spiraling pits of hell where my soul resides. I apologize, dear listener, but I need a living host in order to escape the hall of the damned, and your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
Well, wait. How did he record this if he was in hell?
The devil let him record it and sent it up.
I hope you're ready.
That's how he did it.
The next breath you take down there will be your last, and your bodies will belong to me.
Let go of me! I hate this stupid adventure!
Bro. Honestly, I would have loved to go through this route instead of the other one. Just having some tea, that would be so nice.
You know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Don't I know it?
Jack's having to be tied up so he doesn't mess with anything.
He doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues. That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
What does the 57 mean? Because we've heard that number twice.
I had a really nice time here.
Don't mention it.
The monster is William Afton because he always comes back. Yo.
Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones! You've taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are. Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure.
Jax would definitely be the person who does a genocide route just for the funsies. Honestly, the digital circus could totally be like a world in Deltarune.
I'd not be in literal hell right now.
Just try to stay
I could
calm.
definitely see that.
I'm sure King included a way to escape.
I like going out into the forest. I just had to avoid insect nests. But being out of the woods when coyotes start yowling is a different experience. It's oddly beautiful, but also creepy. I can imagine, yeah. Unfortunately, I have a lot of wasps around my house. They're just naturally there. So I've had to get used to them. I've kind of become a little desensitized in that regard, but I still don't like it when they get in the house.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, honey.
We always keep a can of Raid just in case a wasp comes in the house. We have like 2 different cans out at all times. You know what that face reminds me of? That one episode from Sonic X where Amy got possessed by one of the ghost ghouly things. If anyone remembers that from Sonic X as a kid. That demon face looks just like Amy's possessed face.
You all right there? I'm guessing the souls are.
This final is inspired in Undertale because of pacifist and genocide. Yeah.
7 years of computer science for this, huh?
What? Everything I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in. Well, I guess we are technically. Forget about that.
Let's not worry about that.
We just relax for a bit while
Aw.
Wolf is chasing us.
Kinger being the goat. So cool. Kinger basically being Pommy's therapist made me cry. Bro, yeah.
My fault we went down this path, wasn't it? I'm really sorry for that.
Kinger's just so good, man.
Why have you been acting
He is
so
the best
different?
boy.
I have, haven't I?
Oh, I saw that episode. I was older when I watched that episode of Sonic X, but it was still pretty creepy. Yeah, it creeped me out as a kid.
Brings me back to a certain time. Right after my wife had abstracted. I don't recall
Queenie.
the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together. And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time.
Aww.
She got sent to the cellar. I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
Oh, that hurts so much.
Like, here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative, really into entomology.
Study
I
bugs.
used to hate bugs, but she somehow got me to like them.
Aw.
It's not the most cheerful memory, but it's one I at least have control over. I know how it can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless,
Yeah.
but it's not. Not if you have people who care about you.
Aw.
But memories can do a lot. Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you. You never know when they'll be gone.
Yeah, always cherish the people around you.
In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here with me.
This part is so cute. It is. I just want to hang out with Kinger in his fort. Me too. Oh.
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
So interesting thing. I've never been to an escape room before, but I feel like I wouldn't do very good because I never think about that kind of stuff. I'm not smart enough to connect dots like that. I would have never thought of that. I would have just been stuck there forever.
If we leave and we go back to the circus, you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me. As long as you remember, things will be okay.
Yeah.
You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this. Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together.
Also, I haven't said it yet, but I've always loved Kinger's like VeggieTale style of animation that he has. Brings back the childhood memories. Also, this scene is just so good.
Oh, Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
I want to be in an escape room, and I probably survive purely because I've watched too many murder mystery shows, bro.
Don't worry about that.
I'm the person who likes to watch murder mystery shows, but then I never pick up on the clues. So I'm always surprised at the end of who the reveal is.
Hey, Raditha,
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Aw.
Oh.
The little animation that Pomni had there, the facial animations was so good.
You're doing all right. You know, we care about you.
Did you remember to get my comedy mask?
Now I'm just starting to wonder if Wild West was even a real direction at all.
Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
Okay.
Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
Don't ever call us that again.
That's
So what was it like being stuck with a nutcase?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
Man, I miss when I was a kid and I would make pillow forts. Those were so much fun. Kinger is glowing because he is also the light of people's lives. Yes, yes. Ah, the symbolism there, the visuals, the music. Ah, it all just comes together. I really want a Kinger plush. I really want a Kinger plush. Oh, if I had to get a plush from the show, it would be a Kinger plush. Alright, so now we're actually going to be moving on to real reaction time. Because I have not seen episode 4 yet. So, oh hey, look, it's my live stream right there. Alright, so I'm gonna turn up the volume as well, so that way I can hear it better. I'm not gonna be talking as much, so I can actually watch the show. Though I will probably be pausing it a lot, so I can, you know, talk about stuff when I need to. Alright, let's turn up the volume some. Alright. I'm excited. Let's see what's going on in episode 4.
So, you just wind your arm backwards in a big circle, release right at the bottom, and follow through. You got that?
I have no aim when it comes to baseball.
Time, Raggy.
Just wait a second.
Like this?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh
Didn't mean to do that.
Are you alright, Dangle?
Oh.
Why do you always gotta do this?
What? I just said it was an accident.
Unbelievable. You are
Hey, Dangle,
unbelievable.
I think I found something you might like.
Ooh. A way to fix the
I don't know if
mask?
it'll work, but it looks about the same shape as yours.
Aww.
The best part is it's plastic, so it won't break as easily.
That's nice.
Try it on. How's it feel?
It feels normal.
Oh,
Like in a good way.
That's good, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Zubul.
What the heck is this? You're just giving away parts now?
So what if I am? I'm not giving any to you.
Darn. Guess you're never getting that unicorn horn, Pomni.
When did I ever say anything about that? I think you'd look good with one. Well, it's possible.
Did somebody say adventure?
hello, Kane.
No.
Today's adventure is The Curse of the Violent Psychopath Butcher!
Ooh, is this
That's
a
right.
slasher?
Scary human meat is all over the walls, and boy, is it smelly! It's up to you to...
Can we, like, chill with the horror, please? I really don't want this to be like last time.
What happened last time? Was that the one made for me?
There's this awful, horrifying angel head thing. And when we tried to fight back at all, we got sent to hell where evil souls tried to infest our bodies. It was bad.
Why did you think I would like that?
Well, if you're all gonna be such critics, why don't you suggest a better one?
We do. Have you not checked the suggestion box once?
They have a suggestion
Gotta
box.
be real, I forgot we had that.
I knew it.
Do you have a suggestion box?
Basically, no.
I'll plug that up.
Why? Why is there
How about
one?
an adventure where Zool gets turned into a pinata and we all take turns beating them
That's
up?
definitely
That
Jax.
one's mine.
Who would have guessed?
Yep.
Let's just have an adventure where Jax can't talk through the entire thing.
Yes.
Genuinely hurtful.
Good.
Can we maybe...
Interesting thing. So, last Christmas, the family got together and we were opening presents and stuff. Something that the grandkids did was we each got to open a stocking, and each stocking had a present from each grandkid that we all picked out. And then the game was we had to guess who picked out what kind of gift for each other. So we were guessing and stuff, and of course those who picked out a certain thing would have to pretend to guess another person. When we got out one of the presents, it was a box of, it was Sour Patch Kid coal candy for Halloween. Not Halloween, for Christmas. And I looked at that and I'm just like, oh, this is a hey you gift for sure. I know my brother, and that is the exact kind of gift he would give us. And I was correct. So yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, let me look at the chat again. I watched this episode a night ago. It's a doozy. What character would Renaissance be in the Digital Circus? I think she would probably either be Pomni or Gangle. She's kind of a reserved character, but also, like, she gets overwhelmed very easily, so I could see her as either Pomni or Gangle. Pomni, of course, or Ragatha. Honestly, I think I'd see Ragatha as maybe Wrath from Rise. I could see that. Though maybe Mikey as well, but I'm leaning more towards Wrath.
Pick one that's more normal?
Well, I don't know what's normal to you people. Let's have one where we all work at a fast food place. Is that
Okay.
normal?
Who wrote that?
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Right.
Yay!
That means today's adventure is an honest, hard day's work at Spudsy's restaurant chain. And you can be the shift manager.
So I wonder who
Did
made
not
that
just
one.
make that today's adventure.
That's right. You've shown enough leadership skills today to be the perfect shift manager.
Yay!
Of course, of course. I'm already getting tons of ideas. That was weird.
Well, see you guys when it's over.
Again?
Zooble!
Not gonna be a wage slave for fun.
Oh, I know. I could sit this one out, and Zubul could take my place.
Kinger, you could
That's
join
not how
too.
that works.
Great idea, Kinger. It'll be nice to have you back on board, Zubul.
What, are you kidding me? I'm not just gonna be forced into this stupid
You
adventure.
can shut up now.
I think I might be able to give it a swing.
Yeah!
Being a shift manager was my job at one point.
Then what are we waiting for?
So it might have been
Get your
Gangle who
hot slip shoes
suggested
ready,
that.
'cause we're going to Spudsies.
Spudsies! Jax, what did you trip on? Oh, hello, Zooble.
Well, I guess I should get into manager mode and get us all kicked off.
Yeah! I would not make a good manager. I'm not good at that leading stuff. I'm a task
And with
guy,
that
just
out
do what
of
I'm
the
told.
way, let's get to work, guys.
Yeah!
Oh no! It looks like I've taken Ragatha
Wait,
and dropped her in the deep fryer.
why would you do that?
No. We can't have anything like that going on around here.
What are you gonna do about it, though?
I love
I'm
Gangle
calling up our management.
able to stand up for herself.
Yellow?
Hey, Kane, we're having a bit of an issue with the employees, and I was wondering if you could maybe have a punishment waiting for them at the end of the day if they do a terrible job.
Wait, what?
Motivation! That's what my adventures have been missing.
Yo.
Great idea, Gangle. I'll be sure to make something truly awful awaiting your rotten employees.
Why would you
Yo!
do this?
It's called a manic episode, and you're getting 3 more
Can someone pull
seasons.
Ragatha out, please?
Anyway, Jax, it's your job to set up the drink station, make new coffee and iced tea, and fill the ice cream machine, so get to it.
I want some ice cream, man. I want some ice cream.
This is really weird.
Breakfast! Let's go! Jeez, that would suck.
Oh,
Hello.
what can I get for you today?
Oh, hey, it's Orbs Man. Oh, he's from a previous adventure? Before your time.
I wonder if that's like... I wonder if that's like code or some kind of thing that someone could actually figure out what he's saying. I'll have to look that up after this. We'll see if anyone figured that out. Or if it's just literal gibberish. Well, let's pause. Let's look at the comments again. Would Donnie be Jax? I would think Donnie could either be Jax or maybe Leo could be Jax. I could see both, honestly. I was in the live chat ups before staying quiet for minutes. Yo, Jackson, what? Why would you throw someone in the deep fryer? That is incredibly cruel. Even if you can't die, like, honestly, that's awful. I think Stacy would be Gangle episode 4. Jax or Ragatha. Ragatha because she tried to stay positive. Gangle in this episode. Well, you'll figure it out. And Jax because he spreads chaos. Thank you for not spoiling anything for episode 4. I appreciate that.
Okay, number 57.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Never say you hate the customer while the customer is still here.
Bro.
Will we wait until after hours for that?
It's a time machine on the clock.
Excuse me. Yeah, little jester, I'd like to order the stupid burger. Last time I ordered it here, they forgot to add the sauce that makes you stupid. Don't forget the sauce.
Is that a thing we have?
Yes, I order it all the time. I'm addicted.
Okay.
Okay.
One stupid burger.
Heard you loud and clear.
Uh-oh. Oh no, what is happening? What the heck is happening? Oh boy.
So you're just like...
Though I will say, kind of reminds me of one time, my family went to volunteer at a, what are they called? Like a homeless food kitchen? Homeless kitchen? And I was working and I was cutting up food in the back, and just during some point, my vision starts seeing blotches of just random colors. And I got the idea that maybe I should sit down. That was kind of bad though. I wish I could have done more work, but I just, for some reason, could not stand up any longer. In fear of falling. That would suck. Mikey and April. I don't know who they would be. I could maybe see Donnie as Zubul in this. April. I don't know who April would be. I don't know. I'll have to think about it more. I brought some turtle beads for bracelets, and now I'm brainstorming some TMNT bracelet ideas. Oh, that's cool. So this is normal. Yeah. Talking about the episode. Okay. Let's go.
Actually doing the job.
Yeah, I don't want Kane to punish me.
Kane's not gonna do anything malicious. It's not in his nature.
You really want to find out? The only thing holding Kane back is the fact that he likes us. I wouldn't push it.
That's rich coming from you.
Time machines. Jax. Oh, there she goes. Gummy Goo! He's
Hello,
here.
Shayla. I'll have a sausage bacon jaffle combo. And the mate here just wants 6 hash browns split between.
Yeah, okay. Hi.
You right, miss?
Oh, he doesn't
Fine.
remember.
I'll call your order when your name's ready.
Oh, hello! I got a subscriber. That noise burst my eardrums. I don't know how to control the volume for those.
Oh, wait, I forgot to ask for a kid's meal toy. You're not a kid. Oh, yeah. An adult toy, then. I don't know about that one, mate.
I really don't know about that one.
Well, can I help you?
Pomni, what are you doing?
Just wanted to say hi.
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 Do we know each other?
Aww.
Don't know.
Aww, Pomni.
What? Ragatha, where's Pomni?
Huh? Oh, she's flirting with the gummy guy. She'd rather be with an NPC than with us or something.
Well, that won't do.
I wish someone would flirt with me.
Pomni, we need you on the register. Stop weirding the customers out. But it's Gummy Goo. Can't the job wait a bit? It's not like this is real. Next you're gonna say my authority isn't real.
Bro. Gangle is just unhinged this episode.
Anyway, put away that breakfast menu because it's lunchtime.
Let's go!
Alright, fellas, it's lunch rush. Get your game faces on.
How long is the stupid sauce gonna affect Ragatha for? Oh, it's the Gloink
Does this
Queen!
count as a bus?
Are you ready to order?
No thanks. I got this bowl of cereal.
Well, there is a line of people behind you.
Not anymore, there are.
Cheeseburgers for all my precious floor.
Is that for here or to...
Oh.
Can you hold on for just a second?
Leave that poor, pitiful creature alone.
Do all the Gloinks have names?
My
Of course
question.
they do. I love and cherish every gloink I give birth to. What kind of mother do you think I am?
It's beautiful.
Hey,
He was like, I don't know you, what are you doing?
I just want to wish you a pleasant day.
Aww.
Thanks for eating at Spudsy's.
Have a good one, miss.
Gummy Goo.
Oh, Jax! The bathroom looks like a biohazard and needs a good scrubbing.
Well, I don't know. Shouldn't, like, biohazard crew take care of that?
Oh, Jaxie boy, don't you want to be a model employee?
No, I don't care about any of this.
Well, that doesn't really sound like a can-do attitude to me.
It's not.
Bad.
I like you better when you're sad.
Well, maybe you just need some more... training.
Yo. Oh my gosh, hello. What is happening?
Hi, welcome to Spudsy's. In this video,
you're gonna learn the ins and outs of what makes you a good crew member and a valuable asset to the Spudsies Corporation.
When did
Did you make this?
Yeah, when
Now,
did you
I
have time
know
to
what
record
you're
this?
thinking. I don't want a career in fast food. I want to be a comic artist and eventually launch my own manga-inspired webcomic. And
Literally
it's cool
me.
to have dreams, but you also need to remember that they're completely unrealistic, and you need to stop trying. But before we get into all that, first things first. Are you smiling?
I love this new gangle.
Why not?
Oh no.
Nobody can see this, right?
It's time for your employee reevaluation.
What in the world is happening?
Horseradish sauce.
Hey, we need to start assembling these. I'm running out of room here.
I made like 5 or 6 of them.
Cool, that's 6 out of 300.
Ugh, you are such a grouch. Why are you always being a grunch?
Gangle, can you help Ragatha? I think she huffed paint or something.
Huffing paint and not waiting until a designated break? Right there!
No, wait. I can do it. I just gotta grab the horseradish sauce. I miss my horses.
Here, let me help you with that.
Why are you even the boss anyway? I feel like I'm way more responsible than you.
Well, if you underperform now, you might end up hurt later.
Hurt nothing. I'm hurt enough. Packages landing on my head, tea parties, dancing lessons.
So many
What's wrong with
things.
her? You know, a team works much better when we're all giving it 110% instead of, 5.
No offense, but you're kind of annoying when you have your happy mask.
Bro.
Wait, is that mean to say?
Zubal, help Ragatha with assembly. I'm gonna go over here now.
Oh, okay. Bro, what happened to Jax, man?
Are you kidding me? Hey, Gango! I think the clock's broken.
Is it broken? Or are we the broken ones? How long has this shift really gone on for? 6 hours? 8? 24? A week? A year? Does time even move in here? Will we ever go home? Will we ever achieve our dreams?
It's a hyperbolic time chamber.
Wait. Yeah, that clock's broken.
Dinner rush.
Well, that was more info on Gloink reproduction than I ever needed to know.
So glad we, as the audience, got to skip that.
Can you move?
Yo, Jax. I, hate you, but I don't want you to hate me. Is that weird?
You're drunk or something.
She's high as a kite. Oh my gosh.
How you doing?
Everything's been... I'm doing fine.
Wish I could say the same.
Jax, there's dishes back here. You got time to lean, you got time to clean.
God. I'm on it. Later, Pomni.
He asked how she was doing. That's nice. Is that character development? Aww. Relatable, honestly. Super relatable. Hello.
You good?
My comedy mask is usually broken by now.
We're doing
Yeah.
another one of these. Is the mask not making you happy?
Aww.
Do you have anybody to talk to? Like, in regards to your issues? I'm sure Ragatha would like to help you out.
Oh, Ragatha. I love her, but After a while, it gets kind of hard to tell how genuine she's actually being.
Well, maybe...
Anyway, we can't spend all night out here talking about our feelings. We've got work to do.
How genuine are you being, Gangle? New clock. Okay, cool.
Alright, I'm clocking out. This wasn't fun at all. See you all later.
Yeah, where is Jax gonna go? He's like, which one was my car? Oh, that one. Yeah, that makes sense. But where is he gonna go?
You know, when Ragatha gets off, I feel like she might need a designated driver.
Why are you asking me? I'm closing tonight.
Oh, no, I meant I'd drive her home.
Oh. I think she gets off in an hour.
Okay, I can stick around until then.
Ooh. Time lapse. Or Gangle. The symbolism of wearing a mask all the time. I think it's just, you know, heavily implied. Okay, what is happening here? Is this just a visual of what they're seeing, or is that... Oh no. Come on, please. Yeah, don't abstract, please.
You know, I can close for you if you want.
Huh?
If you want to get out of here, you can. You don't have to be stuck here alone. I can handle closing.
Would that be okay?
I think so. You should go home and get some rest.
Yeah, Jax didn't actually clock out, did he?
What a weird day.
Yep. You know, that's kind of another part of this whole thing. Aw. That, they were doing just a normal life job here. And it probably feels really, really close to how it was back, you know, in the real world. And so it feels kind of, it feels like they're just so close to being home, but not quite. That's gotta be a rough feeling. Also, just the mask not working for Gangle. That's rough. The idea of being so close to home. Uh-oh. Okay, hi. What was that?
Alrighty, let's get this performance review out of the way. Overall, pretty productive, made a lot of sales with few customer complaints. Couldn't help but notice, however, that you seem to have cut your own shift short, went a little kooky, and ran out into oncoming traffic. Now, being in a position of power like this, you could offload the blame to one of your employees and avoid the dock on your score. What do you think?
No, that was my responsibility. I just cracked under the pressure, I suppose.
Well, that's gonna knock your overall score down to a B+. How's that sound?
Not too bad.
Speechless. I can't say I blame you. Not every executive is as forgiving as me.
By the way, for me, I would have killed for a B+ in school.
And that's it for the reviews.
I also love how everyone got a B+ except Kinger, who got an A+. That is just brilliant. I love it. Kinger's the best.
You have yourself a nice day.
Aww.
I am such a good.
What just happened there? What? Wait, hey, what just happened? What just happened? I don't understand.
I am such a good.
I don't understand what just happened. What just happened?
Hey, what are you all the way out here for?
I messed everything up. The
Wait,
mask didn't
is Gangle
work,
drawing a sketch of
and now I don't
the voice, like her own voice actress? I can't tell, but
think
possibly.
anybody wants to talk to me anymore.
Aww.
I still like talking to you. Look, the new mask was a bust. So what? I'm sure we'll find something that works eventually.
I don't deserve a friend like you.
Well, you've got one. Now, come on over and hang out with the rest of us. Bring your art too. I always like seeing what you draw.
Aww. Oh yeah, what'd Kinger do today? Alright, so I'll have to, like, go back and rewatch the episode and see if I can spot any other things, but that was really interesting to see. Again, hilarious episode, good character writing, great animation. It's just, this show is just so good. I love it. Alright, let's look at the chat again. Sorry, I kind of got too dedicated into the episode. Jax, how are you getting fired? This episode made me like Jax a lot more. Yeah, I can see that. I call my cell phone. I think it's a little crazy. Jax is so dead. I mean, not really. Well, that's why I think Stacey would be a Gangle in this episode. Yeah. Gangle, no. Gangle in this episode is definition of it's okay not to be okay. Yeah. Alright. Bye, Gangle. Lol. It's feeling a lot like depression. Yeah, honestly. Kane just started to lag. Aw. My goodness. What the heck happened to Kane at that part? Jeez. Oh, is there a new episode for this already, or is this an older one? Hang on. Let me scroll. No, that was an older one. Okay, I was like, that would be really quick if they got a new theory video for that. Alright, so that is the Amazing Digital Circus episodes 1 through 4. Hopefully when the next episode comes out, I can also do a live stream. I think that'd be really fun to do more live streams like this. I'm hoping that maybe I can do more live streams this week, but I'll have to look at my schedule again and see what's going on. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time then. Guess we're saying bye in the chat. Go watch The Amazing Digital Circus yourself, by glitch, if somehow you haven't already seen it. If somehow you haven't already seen it, what are you doing here? Go watch it. If you're one of like the 2 people on the internet who hasn't seen it yet, go watch it. What are you doing? We need Usagi and Mutant Mayhem? Yes, we do. Alright. Anyway, see you guys next time. Also, by the way, if you were too busy with this live stream, I posted a new animatic So go watch that if you haven't already. You see it later, I guess. Okay. I have Patreon. Go check out Patreon. I'm starting to post on TikTok again. Go check out the TikTok. I have a Tumblr. Go check out the Tumblr. Okay. I think that's everything. Okay. This is your Finren signing out. Bye.